everybody. I am Barb Steinberg. I am a teen life coach for girls, a parent coach, and a speaker on teen girl issues. And today I want to talk to you about an issue that keeps coming up in the parent coaching sessions that I do, and that is about trust with your teenagers and breaking of trust. So a few examples. There are so many to choose from, but I'll just share a few. For example, maybe your daughter has got friends, sneaking over to the house or climbing through windows when you guys are asleep or when you're away for the weekend. Or maybe she has friends that are coming over and they're sneaking in alcohol in their bags and they're drinking in her bedroom. Or maybe she is telling you that she's one place when she's really another, so she's lying about her whereabouts. The list goes on and on. So this is hard as a parent, right? It's worrisome, it's scary, it doesn't feel good. So why are they doing this? Why are our teenagers breaking our trust? And why are they doing it so often in the ways that they're doing it? So one is because we, as the parents in their lives, we are limiting their freedom and their independence, right? We are also limiting some of the decisions and the choices that they can make. We're making them for them, right? We're letting them know, you can't go here, you can't stay out this late, you can't do this, you can't do that. So there's a lot of boundaries placed on them by us that obviously they don't like, because as an adolescent moving towards adulthood, they're wanting more freedom. They're wanting more independence, right? They want to feel grown up. They want more and more experiences that feel like they're older. Because they can kind of see it on the horizon that they're going to be an adult soon, and they want to begin to experience some of those experiences of being grown up, because it looks really fun to be an adult and a grown up because nobody's telling you what to do. So that is a big motivator for them. They also have a brain that is motivating them to seek novelty and to seek risk. So novelty, new experiences, things that they've never done before. They've never driven 90 miles an hour. They've never smoked pot. They've never had sex, whatever it is that they're looking at trying to do or beginning to try to do. So their brain has a neurotransmitter called dopamine that is telling them, that's released anytime they have this new experience that's exciting or fun or new, and it releases a lot of pleasure. It feels really good. So that's why they're seeking some of these risky choices that we are trying to keep them from making with our limitations and boundaries and rules, right? So they also don't want to disappoint us, and they don't want to scare us, and they don't want to deal with all of that. So that's part of the reason why they keep these choices and decisions under the radar and private and hope that you never find out, right? So they're trying to avoid you being upset with them and scared and having big emotional reactions to your fear. So when they do make these choices and they do break our trust, what can we do then? How can we handle that? How can we repair our relationships? How can we gain our trust back? First thing is, we need to tell our teens, look, me trusting you again is going to take some time. It's not going to be an overnight process. Just like it wasn't an overnight process for me to trust you, it's going to take me a while to trust you again. But the good news is, I want to trust you again. I want to give you freedom. I want you to do things that you want to do and have fun with your friends and go out and do certain things that you want to do within reason. But I also need to trust you in order to give you that freedom. And that's something that you get to earn. You get to show me that you are ready to be responsible, or you're ready to make choices that don't jeopardize your health and well-being. So you let her know, it doesn't feel good to not trust you. I want to trust you. I want to trust you because I love you. And I know that you want me to trust you as well. So some action steps that can be taken are, so you might ask her, so let's say you guys have had a conversation about, her friends coming over with alcohol or somebody sneaking into her bedroom. And you've had these conversations, give it a little bit of time and ask her to consider, to think about, maybe even write it down. what have you learned from this experience and the talks that we've had about this? Is there anything that you would do differently next time? And get her to think it through. I know some parents even ask their teens to write them, the parents, an apology letter. And in that letter, they can kind of state what they would do differently or what they've learned from this. Because that's really what these mistakes are about. The punishment, sometimes the punishment is warranted, sometimes not, but it's the learning that's the most important piece when it comes to them breaking your trust. What did they learn from this choice that they made? And what would they do differently? That's what we want them to gain as they move towards adulthood and become adults, right? So let her know, as you begin to kind of dip your toe into giving her freedom again and being willing to, give her phone back or let her go out with friends again. Maybe you want to talk about how it's a trial. We're going to give you a month, or we're going to give you a week, whatever it is. We're going to give you a trial, and we're going to see if you are going to show us that you are responsible and you are trustworthy. And we're going to be watching your every move, basically, and to make sure that we can trust you again. And we're going to come back together at the end of this trial, and we're going to talk about how it went. And we're going to talk again about, what did we learn from this? What are we going to do moving forward? And I think the most important thing I would do to regain trust with a teen is to ask her, what can we do to repair this relationship? That right now we're in a spot where I don't trust you and you want me to trust you and you're really upset with me and I'm upset with you. I want to repair our relationship. What do you think you can do, you, my teenager, what can you do to help us repair our relationship? What can you do to help me to trust you again? She might need some time to think about that. But it's a really great question because it gives her the responsibility and the ownership that she has a lot of control and power in this moment to gain your trust back and to get her thinking, how am I going to do that? Because she's going to have other relationships in her life where those people are going to want to trust her as well. And so she's learning in this moment about trust. And when you break someone's trust, how can you repair it? It's a really important life lesson for sure. So hopefully this is giving you some thought, and I hope that you weather through the storms of your child breaking your trust. I know it's super hard, and if you feel like you need some extra, more personalized help, I'm here for parent coaching, whether it's online or in person, and I hope that you'll sign up for my newsletter on barbsteinberg.com as well. Every month I give you more tools and tips and strategies, and you'll see lots of free advice on my YouTube channel, Barb Steinberg, as well, and that's there for you. So if you felt like this was helpful, I hope that you'll like the video or share it with your friends who you think might help them as well. So thanks for tuning in and have a great day.